Peace out. 2 cameras, AB, Dylan leg markers.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 moments that made us love Dylan O'Brien.
The internet is dangerous. Watch what you say. Now that's going to cause something. There's going to be something that does to my life.
For this list, we'll be looking at the American actor's best off-screen moments. There are so many reasons to love Dylan, so let us know if you think we missed any lovable moments in the comments below. Number 10. Sticking to his wear roots. The premiere of Teen Wolf had us all feeling like we were bitten by an alpha. Dylan O'Brien's breakout role as Styles Stilinski is where most of our obsessions began.
Well, you also didn't have to follow me into my room.
Well, I didn't... I don't have an answer for that.
Now, over 10 years after the show first aired, O'Brien still pays homage to his iconic role. While some actors may cringe at their earlier work, Dylan reveres the start of his career.
I was very, it was not lost on me that, this was, an amazing opportunity to, try to get really good at, what I wanted to be really good at.
Whether it's in a tweet or in an interview, he speaks so highly of his character, the cast and crew, and the show's impact. It's so heartwarming to know that the actor that played the character we fell in love with also has love for Styles.
Well, that role will arguably, not arguably, always be the most important role I think I've ever played.
Number 9. Almost YouTuber. Many of us recognize Dylan from the big and small screens, but did you know he almost ran our computer screens as well? He actually started his career on his YouTube channel under the alias of MovieKid826.
Not really much to talk about this week. We got music and lyrics with Hugh Grant and Drew Barrymore. What the freaking do?
The aspiring teenage actor posted several videos at the height of the video sharing platform's success. From getting rid of holiday decorations to tips on how to ace standardized tests, the actor gives us range.
It's the only school that gave me a scholarship for sports broadcasting as a result of these YouTube videos. And also I was rejected from every film school that I applied to, based off those same videos.
While most of his content was created pre-stardom, Dylan returned to his channel in 2018 to update us on his life after fame. As expected, it's nothing short of hilarious. Number 8. Fanboy moments. Stars, they're just like us. There's something very comforting in knowing that celebrities also geek out over pop culture. Sometimes it's easy to feel detached from those in the spotlight, but O'Brien always finds a way to keep it relatable, especially when it comes to the way he stands pop girl groups.
Don't know Blackpink, that's a great way to get to know them. They're awesome. I love them. They're so talented and they're so cool.
Nothing can beat his love for Little Mix though. When an interviewer asked about his pump-up tracks, he was quick to shout out the group.
Little Mix, move.
I wish that was genuine. Do you mean
it is?
Is that actual
It is, yeah.
Despite his reputation for making jokes, O'Brien is very sincere in his fan status. He even half-heartedly implies that the group become a part of his rider when doing press. But as we know now, he doesn't joke about Little Mix.
But I'll bring Little Mix next
But no,
time.
but we only use you to get to Little Mix. See, it's all part of a plan.
Number 7. Dog person. What's more adorable than a puppy? Just add Dylan O'Brien.
He's oh my God. He's like a dog, he's man's best friend. Just like these dogs are my best friends.
The actor has made his love for pups well known, but the many moments between Dylan and his canine Love and Monsters co-star make our hearts melt. His connection to furry friends is definitely apparent on screen, but also in interviews. He gushes over his time working with the best boy and his phenomenal acting skills.
The moment of uncertainty, he doesn't know which direction, who to go with. He's questioning going with V. Are you kidding me? This is a dog. He's brilliant. He's so smart. Oh man, I miss him so much.
Aside from working with dogs on screen, he also can't deny the opportunity to do press with pups on set. When flooded with puppies, he can barely even answer any questions. His attention to animals is so sweet and touching to watch. Honestly, we can't tell who we're more jealous of, man or his best friend.
Oh, if I wasn't an actor. Guys, come on. The grand finale. All 3 puppies. I'd work with little puppies.
Number 6. Opening up about his accident. The Maze Runner actor suffered a severe accident on the set of the 3rd installment of the franchise. Back in 2016, a stunt went horribly wrong when O'Brien was struck by a stunt car. The accident left him with some pretty traumatic injuries, forcing production to halt for several months while he recovered.
At the time, it was really difficult for me. I was struggling with a lot of stuff, and I was not confident in my ability to just leap right back onto a set. So it took a lot of work and a lot of thought about it.
Thankfully, he healed from his injuries and made the difficult decision to continue on with acting. Although he was reluctant at first, Dylan opened up about the terrifying experience and explained how he couldn't let it take him off his path.
Well, it was a very scary thing, but we came back, all got together again a year later. It was like we never left. It was the right thing too. Had to finish it off and do it on a positive note.
He has since returned to stunts and action-packed films. We have to commend his courage both on set and in sharing his experience with the world.
You sort of have to look out for yourself. But this was, these stunts, it's always been something that I love to do.
Number 5. Tweet about it.
Because I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything.
In this day and age, social media is everything. While you can't really keep up with Dylan on Instagram, he is very active on Twitter, and we're extremely thankful.
You'll be like I'm not a part of Facebook.
Won't be like you're not a part of Facebook, you're not a part of Facebook.
His feed is both funny and relatable, from standing up for what he believes in to cheering on the Mets to the random thoughts that pop into his head. There's a tweet for everyone to enjoy. O'Brien even took it upon himself to hilariously create some custom stills for the highly anticipated remake of June. And if you questioned if he could have actually been cast, he also posts skits he makes with the help of some friends that show off his top-tier acting chops.
Well, it's nothing against you, Tracy. You're the best. I just thought...
Okay, you're on, Mr. Popular.
Number 4. Dancing King. Sometimes you just gotta dance it out. Luckily for us, Dylan's captivating moves are all captured on camera.
When they walk on by, fans go crazy and start to cry. They're the Teen Wolf cast, having a blast. They're famous times the past.
Whether he's shaking it solo or cutting a rug with a crew, there's evidence of it. Seriously, there are endless compilations of him dancing spanning through the years. These clips radiate positive, fun-loving energy. With the help of a few phones and/or cameras, we get to be flies on the wall for a moment of pure joy. We imagine that hanging with Dylan would be like a mini party. Now the real question is, which song do you think he's dancing to? We're willing to bet Little Mix is somewhere on the playlist. Number 3. True Wannabe. Remember that YouTube account we mentioned earlier? Well, it's time to talk about his most iconic upload. A Little Dylan, A Little Dancing, and another legendary girl group from the UK are a recipe for success. In this short clip, a young O'Brien is filming a lip-syncing video to none other than the Spice Girls' Wannabe. That on its own is incredible, right? Well, it's all fun and games until he gets caught.
Dude.
The song choice is iconic, and we all know Dylan can dance it out. The video may only be 30 seconds long, but we're sure that the moment of shame felt a whole lot longer. Number 2. Real life bromance. There were plenty of on-screen couples and tons of shipping during the run of Teen Wolf, but perhaps the strongest bond was between Scott and Styles.
I'm trying. We'll get through this.
I know because I love you.
One of the reasons this friendship was so endearing was because the two didn't have to fake it. Dylan and Tyler Posey are actually good friends off-screen too. The pair's chemistry is extremely apparent in the cast interviews and behind-the-scenes content. The boys gush over each other in interviews, even after the show came to an end.
We're really, really there for one another, and anytime I do anything emotional with him, it's huge, man. It's impactful.
In the virtual reunion, Dylan gives Tyler his flowers by crediting Tyler with making him feel comfortable and leading the pack. And Tyler's reaction to the kind words is the sweetest thing.
Tyler's energy too, just leading the show from day one, was just like, I cannot say how instrumental that is to the entire series.
We have a feeling these BFFs will really last forever. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Blooper reels for days. On screen or behind the scenes, he manages to keep us laughing.
Sucking at the moment, so maybe you can give like a little bit of, maybe you could use the vitamin? It should be a little bit, you pound.
Sign in the lens.
In the band. He used to play drums in his band, Slow Kids at Play. Bleached Babe. 2021 was the year of the boys going blonde, which thankfully included Dylan O'Brien. Mama's Boy. Who doesn't love a boy who loves his mama?
Full name, he does not have a middle name? That's not true. I have a middle name. Now I don't want to tell you. Dylan Rhodes O'Brien. It's my mother's maiden name.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Swiftie Status. The re-release of Taylor Swift's Red album was a defining moment of 2021. Many fans eagerly awaited Taylor's version to drop, including Dylan.
This is such a special thing for her and her fans, and I'm so in support.
Over the years, O'Brien has let the world know that he adores Taylor and her music. From quoting her lyrics to tweets supporting her albums, to fielding interview questions about his favorite tracks. It's fair to say he's been a certified Swiftie for a while. His status was solidified when Taylor cast him alongside Sadie Sink for All Too Well, the short film. He continued to praise Swift at the premiere, even going as far to say that he couldn't believe she knew who he was.
You know, so did you get the materials? Like, what do you think? You can totally say no. And I was like, oh, it's not even a question.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know.
When Taylor Swift comes calling, you have to say yes, right?
100%.
We have a feeling we'll always remember this video all too well.
It reminds you of innocence, and it smells like me. You can't get rid of it, 'cause you remember it all too well.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.